Hey there, guys. My name's Wes, and right now I'm just re-recording a lesson from earlier on in the week. Apparently, a couple weeks back when I recorded it originally, there was no sound, so I'm just going to redo this one now. We're making a fruit catching game, just like this, what you're seeing now, in Scratch. To get started, as always, you're going to need to go to Scratch.mit.edu. You are also going to need an account in order to save whatever you make today. So if you don't have one, no worries. You can follow the link. I will post along with this video that'll take you to a page where you can sign up for an account and join my online classroom. If you already have an account, that works too, no worries. But without further ado, let's get going here. Once you're on Scratch and logged in, you're going to go up here and click Create. And then you're going to be taken to a page that looks like this. You're going to have a cat named Scratch as your default sprite. We don't need him right now, so we're just going to click this little delete icon there, and we're going to pick our backdrop. So right here in the bottom right hand corner, there's a blue circle with some white hills. We can scroll down. Refrigerator, that's the background I'm going to go with. Before we get too far, you're going to click over here. If I'm going too fast, pause the video and catch up. But once you've picked your background, you're going to go over here to backdrops, and we're going to click on this line tool, change the outline to a bright red. Then we're going to draw a line, hold shift, it should draw straight. Draw a line straight across the screen. I'm going to change it up to size 20. Then I'm going to click it and drag it right to the bottom of the screen. A little bit lower. And I'm going to make it a little bit bigger because I didn't actually make it size 20. There we go. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to go pick our sprite that we're going to be controlling. I'm going to use a bowl right here. I'm going to drag it right down here. Get it to where you want it. I'm going to put it at x0 and let's say y negative 40. Okay, and then I'm going to go over to events on the left over here. I'm going to grab when green flag clicked. Click on looks. I'm going to set my size to 100%. Then I'm going to go to control, grab a forever loop block and put it right underneath set size to 100%. Then I'm going to go to motion and we'll click go to, let's get this go to X and Y block. So x0, y negative 140, and then to sensing, grab the block that says mouse X and put it inside of your x0. So now when the green flag is clicked, your bowl is always going to follow wherever your cursor goes, and it's going to stay on the y axis right at negative 140, and just move left to right. Okay. Now that that's over, we're going to go back to events, grab another when green flag clicked. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here for you guys. Grab another when green flag clicked. We'll go to control, wait 1 second, change it to, let's say 60. However long you want your game or your round, your level, whatever you want to call it, to last, type that in. I'm going to do 1 minute, so 60 seconds. And then stop all. Okay, next up we're going to need some fruit. So I'm going to start with an apple, nice and easy. Then I'm going to go back to events, when green flag clicked. My apple is just a little bit too big, so I'm going to go to looks. I'm going to grab a set size 2 block and change it to, say, 75%. And I'm also going to grab the block hide, also under looks, and put it right there. So what we're going to be doing is cloning all of our apples. We're going to get them to the clones to appear up here at the top, show themselves, and then drop down. If they touch our bowl, we'll get points. If they touch the red line, we'll lose points. So then we're going to make points. So we're going to go over here to variables, the orange block, or the orange circle right there. We're going to make two variables. The first is called score for all sprites. Okay. The second we'll call speed for all sprites. Okay. We're going to grab two set my variable to blocks. Alright, so that's that first one there, not change by, set to. Grab two of them, change my variable to score, my variable to speed. Alright, and then we're going to go over here to control, grab a forever loop block, the one that looks kind of like an alligator's mouth, set it right there, scroll down and grab create clone of myself, put it inside, and await 1 seconds block. So now every second it's going to create a clone of itself, and we need to pick what we want it to do when we clone it. So we'll go down, still in control, grab a when I start as clone block, drag it over to your workspace. Then we need to go to looks, so we need it to show itself when it starts as a clone. We'll go to motion and go to X and Y. So we're going to do kind of like what we did before. So our Y value is always going to be the same. Let's call it 180. I think that should be the top. And our X value, so Y is up and down, X is left to right. We're going to go pick random. Let's say negative 225 and positive 225. So negatives on this side, positives on this side. It's going to randomly pick a spot anywhere along the top here to start, and then it's going to fall down. So in order to get it to fall, we're going to go here to control. We're going to grab, actually, you know what? Let's grab a repeat until block this time. Put it right underneath X and Y right there. And we're going to go to operators. Let's get a less than block. Put it right inside that until circle. So just so you make sure you don't mix up here. If something's not working quite right and you're not sure what it is, make sure you're grabbing the less than block. So there's two blocks right here with arrows. They look very similar, but one arrow is pointing to the right, one is pointing to the left. So the way you can remember this in math, the way these work, is you can imagine the greater than is an alligator, and he wants to eat the bigger number. So whichever one is open, that's the bigger number. All right, so let's call this would be 100. 100 is greater than 50. This would be 5. 5 is less than 50. So it's the alligator's eating the bigger number, or the arrow's pointing at the smaller number. But anyway, make sure you grab the less than block. Alright, the one with the arrow pointing left. Then you're going to go up to motion, scroll down, and grab the Y position block and put it right inside that first circle there. So we're going to repeat this script until, or repeat this loop until the Y position is less than, let's say, negative 180. Okay. So when the Y position is less than negative 180, our apple will stop this sprite, or this loop right here. We'll go grab a change Y by block, put it right there. Let's do, so we have our speed over there. Let's go variables. So we're going to change, actually let's go to operators first. We're going to grab the first operator, so it's a white circle plus white circle. Grab it, put it inside there, and then we'll go to variables and grab speed. So we're going to change Y by speed plus, say, negative 3. Okay, then we're going to go over here We're going to grab an if then block, 2 of them, put them right like that. Make sure they're inside of repeat until, underneath change y by, but they're not inside of one another. There's one on top and one on the bottom, and they don't look like that. You want them one on top, one on the bottom. We're going to go here, sensing. We're going to grab 2 touching mouse pointer blocks. Actually, no, we'll grab a touching mouse pointer block, change the mouse pointer to bowl, and grab a touching color block and put that in the bottom one. Then we'll click on the color. On the eyedropper tool right here, we're going to click on that, and we're going to select the color of our line right there. Okay? So, go back to variables, and here's what we're going to do. So if it touches this red line, touches that color, we're going to change my variable by 1, set my variable to score, and 1 to -1 or -1. So we're going to take away 1 point. Then we're going to go over here. We're going to grab change my variable by 1, grab 2 of those blocks and put them underneath if touching bowl. We'll change 1 to score, +1, and change 1 to speed. So if your bowl catches the apple, you're going to get a point, and it's going to go a little bit faster. But because this is a negative number, actually we could have grabbed a subtract, a minus operator block, but we didn't, so we need to add a negative number. Let's say -0.2. So that way it gets a little bit faster with each piece of fruit you catch. If that's too hard, you don't have to include this. If you could even make it a little bit smaller, if you think that's too easy, make it a little bit faster. But there we go. And the last thing we're going to do, actually, while we're here, go over here to the side, and we're going to just uncheck the box next to speed. So we can see our score, but we don't need to really see our speed. You'll be able to tell when your speed's going up, and you're probably not going to have time to look up in the corner to check once those fruits start moving quicker. But we'll go over to control, scroll down, grab 2 delete this clone blocks, and put them underneath at the bottom of your if then blocks. So they're still inside your if then loop, but it's at the very bottom, just so you're not pushing another block out. Like if I put this in the middle, oh, it won't even let me. Good. If you were to put that in between them, it would bump this block or whatever is underneath it outside of your script. But yeah, there we go. So now that that's done, let's click play and see how this goes. There we go. So our apples are falling. There we go. They're getting a little bit faster with each fruit you catch. Perfect, just the way it's supposed to be working. So that was nice and quick, nice and easy. I'll show you guys how to do a couple more things, just optional. You can add some more fruit. We'll add some bananas, a strawberry, what did we do last time? I think an egg and a fruit salad. So we're going to have some power-ups, some more fruit, and some things to avoid. Alright, so a real simple, really easy way to do this is going to be to go like this. We're going to go over to our apple. I'm going to right click and duplicate it. So now I have apple and apple 2. On apple 2, we'll go up here to costumes next to our code tab, and we'll choose a new costume. Oops, let's go food, bananas. There we go. So now I have another fruit. It's bananas. The sprite is called apple 2, but we can rename it banana. Is that how you spell banana? Alright. There we go. Next up, so we're going to change a little bit of this, just so the sprites, they're not falling at the exact same time. We will go like this. We'll still wait 1 second for the clone, but we'll go up to the top of control here, grab wait 1 second, and let's do wait point. It doesn't really matter what number you pick, but I'm going to make it wait an extra 0.8 seconds before the bananas start to fall. That way they're not at the exact same time. Well, let's see, look, harder already. That way they're not at the exact same time as our apples, and you won't be guaranteed to miss one or the other. After that, you're gonna duplicate your banana. Call this one, actually I don't know what we're gonna call this one yet. Let's go look. Oops. So go up to costumes, choose your costume, and let's see what food we have here. Yeah, let's do strawberry. Okay, so I'm going to rename this berry. Go over to my code. And so this one, let's have it change our score by quite a bit. Let's have it change it maybe by 5. Oops, my number pad is off. There you go. So now, every time we catch a strawberry, it's going to change our score by 5. But maybe we'll have it move faster than everything else too. And we can go like this. Let's have it wait a random amount of time to start the script. So we'll go to operators, pick random, put it in there. So it'll wait 5 to 10 seconds before it first shows up, and then it'll wait 10 to 15 seconds before it will show up again. Alright, that all looks good. Let's just double check that this works. So our fruit are falling. Ooh. Let's see, does the strawberry show up? Oh, there we go. Okay, and our score is going up. They're clearly getting faster, so everything's working so far. We're going to add 2 last sprites really quickly. So I'm going to go ahead, duplicate my berry, and this one will go costumes, add a new costume, over to food, and let's do this gross looking egg. Okay, so this time, if it's touching this red color, we're going to delete that block. You can right click and delete, or you can just click on it, drag it, put it away. So if it's touching the red line, it's going to get deleted. It's not going to change the speed at all, so we can get rid of that, but it will take away 5 points from our score. Okay, so now it's the exact same odds of showing up as a strawberry. It goes just as fast as our strawberry, but instead of adding 5 points, it's going to take away 5 points. And we'll rename this sprite egg. Okay, and now the last thing we're going to do, let's duplicate our egg. Again, go to costumes, choose a new costume, over to food, and let's go this fruit salad right here. Okay, so our fruit salad, we're going to have it show up less often. Let's say 15 to 25 seconds. 15, let's do 15 to 20 seconds. 15 to 20 seconds. Again, it'll be just as fast, except it's not going to change our score. We'll just have it delete. So if it touches the bowl, it'll be deleted. If it touches the red line, it'll be deleted. We're going to have it be a power-up. So go over to our bowl, click on our bowl, make sure it's highlighted blue, grab another when green flag clicked, drag it over there, go to control, grab a forever loop, put it right there. Then we're going to go grab a wait 1 second. We're not going to use that quite yet, so I'm just going to leave it right here at the bottom. Grab an if then loop, put it inside of your forever loop, over to sensing, go if touching mouse pointer, touching, well I guess egg 2, but it should be fruit salad, touching our egg 2, then we're going to set size to 200%. We'll wait, put your wait block underneath your set size. Let's say wait 15 seconds, seems like a good time for a power up. And then let's see what else we can do here. Oh, I guess we have to change it back to 100%. So grab a set size to 100% block, put it right under there. So if it ever touches egg 2, which we will go here and we'll rename, what's this called here? Salad. So if it ever touches the fruit salad, it's going to double in size, wait 15 seconds, and then go back to normal. The reason I have this be its own script over here is if I were to put this inside of this forever loop with our go to mouse x and go to y negative 140, as soon as it touches fruit salad, for 15 seconds, it's just going to wait here, okay? And it's not going to go back. So it'll be big but stuck in place, and it won't follow our mouse until the 15 seconds is up and it goes back to its regular size. Again, this one over here, you can get rid of this wait 60 seconds if you'd like. You can also add in like a start menu and a round over screen if you'd like. We'll post a lesson on that, I think next week, maybe the week after, so you guys can customize it. But go ahead, really add whatever else you can think of. More power-ups, maybe like where the red line, instead of making the fruit lose points, if they touch them, you gain points, something like that. Maybe a frenzy mode where a whole bunch of stuff's falling down and you get points for it no matter what, or you don't lose points if you miss it. But yeah, really, really go wild. Once you're done, we're going to give it a name. Let's call this fruit catcher. Click out of the box. Make sure you're saving. I always forget to say this at the beginning, but save now. Click that frequently, at least at the beginning. It should auto-save kind of after that, I believe. But if you lose internet connection or something like that, you're not going to be able to save, and it would be a shame to lose everything. But yeah, there you guys go. I'm just going to show you the finished scripts, just in case you missed anything or something's not working. This is what everything should look like. You can pause the screen if you're having any trouble or something's not working. Oh, you know what? The one last thing, actually, before I forget, this isn't going to work. So if your fruit salad touches the bowl, nothing's going to happen because it's going to be deleted too soon. So grab a wait 1 seconds block, put it inside of your if touching bowl then loop, change 1 seconds to 0.01 seconds. So that's quick enough. It'll still feel like it's being deleted instantly, but it'll be long enough for the bowl to receive that it's touching salad and double in size. So anyway, save now, share when you're done, and there you go, a finished product. Yeah, share what you guys make on the Club Hub Facebook page. Really, yeah, use what you've learned today. You can make some other stuff. I'm sorry that the original video wasn't posted with sound, but problem should be fixed now. And again, yeah, if your game is too hard or too easy, you can make it easier, more difficult. You can add home screen, make rounds like level 1 where speed is slower, level 2 where it's faster and there's more fruit and more eggs. Yeah. But thanks, guys. Stay safe. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.